Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your host, Blockchain Wayne, here with Zero Cool and Marcelo, here to talk about the Miami Crypto Experience. This is the Crypto Experience show. We're going to talk this episode. We're going to talk mainly about the event coming up in the fall. Zero Cool, Marcelo, thanks for joining us today.
Anytime. Welcome. Happy to be here. Blockchain Wayne.
All right.
We're going to jump right into some stuff, getting excited and ready to take the cover off of Miami Crypto Experience version 2 coming up here in November. So
2.0.
Yeah, so let's start with talking about, first and foremost, our venue. All right, Bruno, you've toured this venue. Tell us a little bit about it.
All right, so last time we were at the Miami Intercontinental Hotel for our first event. It was a huge success. I think everybody really enjoyed the venue. We were a little confined on space there, but it was really a sexy venue. So we're stepping it up this time. We want to go really big. We're going to be looking for 65,000 square feet at the James L. Knight Center in downtown Miami. Waterfront, absolutely epic exhibitor hall. And we're going to take over the whole property. So it's going to be really exciting.
Awesome. So, all right, next, let's talk about early bird special tickets. So tickets, if you've checked lately, tickets have been paused on the website. We've got some exciting news. We're going to announce some of it right at the end of this show, but let's talk about the early bird special. So Marcelo, what's going on with the early bird special here?
So obviously we want to incentivize everybody that that kind of jumps in early. Tickets will be going up in price once early bird special is completed. I believe tickets are starting right now at $349 for early bird tickets. We will be going live with the tickets, and there's a little surprise with that as well.
Absolutely. All right, so jumping right into it, you may be asking yourself, if you don't know what it is, what is the Miami Crypto Experience? And we got a video at the end of this clip to show you some highlights from the last event. And I'll tell you my take on it is it's not a conference. That's the one thing it's far from. You're not just going to sit in one room and listen to somebody talk all day. It is an experience, a blend of crypto education, culture, and community from morning to evening. We got things mapped out. Bruno, anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah. So, when you think about a typical cryptocurrency event or a conference, this is the complete opposite of that. So the name spells it out for you, an experience. So that's from, like Wayne said, from check-in to check-out. Every single facet of this experience that we're putting together for you, we don't even want it to be called an event or a conference. We want it to just everyone to refer to it as an experience, because there's only one way for you to actually onboard into this crypto sphere, and that's through experiencing crypto. I know Wayne always, when he meets a noob, what does he do? He sends them some crypto. The only way that you can really fully understand this is to experience it. So it's not going to help you to go out to an event, spend $1,500 on a ticket, listen to Tim Draper talk about a personally incentivized project that he wants everyone to learn about. That doesn't really get you anywhere on a personal level. So what we want to do is we really want to push everybody to their limits through experience around cryptocurrencies as a whole, which is super important, because a lot of times you're going to go out to an event and it might just be specifically about mining, or it might be only about Bitcoin, or it might only be about altcoins. So we're kind of a jack of all trades here. We want everyone to immerse themselves through experiences in all cryptocurrencies, which is the way to mass adoption. That's what we believe as an organization.
Yeah. Now, Marcelo, who is this event catered to?
So this event is catered almost to everybody. It's quite amazing to see the turnout at the last event. We completely sold out. And believe it or not, most of the people that came out to the event were new incomers to the crypto sphere. We had the likes of BitBoy that came out. He did his education center. We had Ken Bozak. Sure, everybody here knows who Ken is. Awesome guy, great developer for NFTs, awesome artist and creator. And this is a quote from Ken's mouth. This felt more like a networking incubation event than an event itself. So I definitely got to say that with the crypto experience, you're definitely going to feel what it is. And so this is catered to everybody. It really is.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw people, new people leaving with wallets set up that had some knowledge and were, and I've seen just from some of those people that I've met there that are now more active on social media, sharing what they've learned. And I've even seen, like you mentioned, the incubator part where I've seen projects and things develop from this, where some of our educators have now partnered with Ken and they're launching NFTs, and other people have launched other projects just from the connections they've made at this event. So you may say, hey, what's that?
Well, Wayne, here's something interesting. At our last event, it was this coincident or not? SafeMoon basically launched a few days before our event, and during the event itself, they actually reached $1 billion market cap. So they saw a huge push in cost price for their actual project. So I think that there's definitely a correlation between some of these events, how different companies can kind of bring themselves out and ourselves as a whole to educate and bring people to learn crypto.
Yeah. Yeah. And, we could speculate about what value it brought to SafeMoon, but I can tell you one thing, knowing some of the people on that team, it definitely brought other people that they're collaborating with for projects that they're releasing in the near future. So it's a great time for everybody, brand new to experienced, seasoned person. You're going to get something here. It's always great to head to these events and meet people because you don't get that in a virtual conference, in a virtual event. But you get so much more here, and you'll also get to custom tailor what you want to learn by each room. So at any given point during the main part of the event, we're going to have multiple rooms going on, and you better choose which room you want to go to based on what topics are being talked about in that room, whether it's beginner basics, whether it's trading, mining, DeFi, NFTs, we've got it all. So, and we're going to be bringing in some of the best educators to not just sit there in a room and talk to you about it, but have you do something, have you learn. So Zero Cool, I think I interrupted you, man. What were you about to say?
I think with our sponsors, some of the folks who came out, we even flipped that on its head with our vendor village, with a very immersive, really, really pushed our vendors to kind of create this immersive experience inside of their booths to even push the agenda there. So when I say it's an experience through and through, every single angle we want to be an experience. So we pressured our vendors to say, hey, make it interactive. Have an open concept booth where we can allow folks to come in and engage with you. Mind you, this was during COVID, so we took a huge risk, and it paid off for us. So now we have no COVID, no masks, and everybody's going to be able to feel really comfortable in their environment with 65,000 square feet. So we're expecting 5,000 plus attendees, and I think that's just going to amplify everything that we've been talking about here tonight. More importantly, I think this time we'll have, even more experience in that vendor village where folks can learn about new and exciting projects, because we really want to open up the floodgates and let everybody that needs to come in. So that way we can work with all different cryptocurrencies, all different blockchains, and all different industries to really round out this Miami Crypto Experience version 2. So it's super exciting. On the sponsorship front, just want to mention, we are going to have, like I said earlier, an absolutely incredible space in this venue, the James L. Knight Center, for our vendors and sponsors. So that is going to level up even that component, I think, for folks. They're going to get a lot more knowledge transfer over, spill over from our vendors this time, because it's going to be just that much bigger and grander.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously this invitation for vendors and sponsors within that booth area is not just for crypto sponsors. If you have a market that would tailor, really, we're appealing to anybody. So if you've got something tech related, something that would benefit, benefit people that are in the crypto space, even if it's not crypto related, reach out to us to set up a booth, to get pricing on all that. If you're interested and wanted to find out more, just send an email with, say vendor sponsor info or, whatever it may be. Send that to blockchainwayne@expcrypto.io. Send it to me. We're revamping the whole website over, right now. And so when we relaunch, we're going to have, ticketing is going to be ready to be accepted again. And we've got a big announcement about those tickets, right? That's coming up. Zero Cool, you ready to hit them with that announcement about the tickets?
Yes. So our last event, we went really heavy with NFT Gala, which set up pretty well. We had a nice turnout. We had a lot of physical art, so some fungible art and some non-fungible kind of mixed together through experience, which we thought was important. This time around, we really want to be we want to be pioneers, right? We want to be on the forefront of ticketing. And what's next for ticketing, folks, is NFT collectibles, not just NFT tickets, but actual collectibles, where we're allowing famous artists from New York City to get involved with us. And he's actually going to be curating every single mint for these tickets through our own developed and robust marketplace for the Miami Crypto Experience. So really, really exciting.
That's going to be brought to us hopefully within the next few weeks. So when tickets do go live, we are trying to cater to it so that it coincides at the same time. But nonetheless, when is the last time that you've been able to bring home a ticket to, let's say you went to a Grateful Dead concert back in the day and you want to show your son, shit, I went to a Grateful Dead concert. Here's the ticket. It's all crumbled up. What we've done now is that we are going to allow ourselves to see hundreds of years into the future the actual transaction with a timestamp and an NFT that is behind it.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
These will create it will create a secondary market where your investment into the Miami Crypto Experience could potentially yield you a profit. So you're $349 if you get on the early bird special. We see NFTs being sold for $500, $1,000, $1,500, $10,000. And the artist that we have that's coming on board for this, I'm rocking one of his shirts right now. This guy is absolutely incredible. He has a brand new storefront on Broadway in New York City, and there is absolutely no telling. This is his first reveal of NFT collectibles. So there's no telling where this artist is going and headed. So this is going to be very exciting.
Get your NFT collectible ticket.
Yep. So as soon as ticketing goes live on the website, you better purchase it starting this week. But the NFT ticket will be delivered closer to the event. I think we're looking somewhere around September, right? Right, Bruno?
Yeah.
September 9th is when those NFT collectible tickets will be coming.
Yeah. So now that's huge. And if you've seen any of my talks about NFTs or heard the podcast that I've done about NFTs, I talk about so many different use cases, and we think about like collectibles like baseball cards, basketball cards. But the great point about ticket stubs is I've got a stack of ticket stubs in my room from when I was younger. I've even got a shadow box that's full of some NCAA Final Four ticket stubs from some events I went to. And right, it's definitely aging. And imagine being able to pull it out on your phone and show that within a wallet to where it then becomes a memorable collectible that you can either sell it because it's going to have art tied to this one, but you can also, if you save it, it could become a family heirloom that you pass down as you go. So there's so many different use cases for non-fungible tokens. Anytime you think of something that can be unique, a unique experience, you can turn that into an NFT. And that's what we're doing here with the Miami Crypto Experience. It only made sense to offer NFT tickets, which is why the last few weeks the website you haven't been able to buy tickets on there, because we wanted to really make this a full experience where it's not just everything. Buying your ticket is going to get you an NFT. I mean, so by the time you get to the event, even if you're brand new to crypto, guess what? You've got a non-fungible token. You've got a wallet set up because you got emailed instructions to claim that NFT. So now you've got a wallet, you've got a token, and you're already on your way. And the best way to learn is to do, right? And that's why we do this. I've got a mentor that's told me time and time again. His saying is something like this. It says, to know and not to do is not to know. In other words, it doesn't matter what you think you know. Unless you do it, you don't really know anything. I can read a book on how to fix my vehicle, but until I actually get in there and do it, I really don't know shit. So this is a perfect example in crypto to learn and do.
His mentor is Tim Draper, by the way. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but actually, so with that, I mean, we're still lining out the speakers. We've got some great potential, some great people that are going to be there. Workshops. We got some great people that are going to be there. But what we really want to do is just really get as many people as we can to experience this. One of the best ways to spread crypto adoption is through education and through companies that are making it easier to get involved in crypto, that make the user interfaces easier. We're going to have both at this event. We're going to have other things. NFT ticketing is just the beginning, right? Right, guys. We're going to have people and projects that are going to be.
We're going to be seeing cars
things.
sold on the blockchain. We're going to be seeing houses sold on the blockchain. At this event as well, we're going to have an entire real estate section in which we're going to be talking about interactions between purchasing crypto, purchasing properties with crypto, either leveraging it through a loan by Celsius or as collateral. So there's lots of really good things, amazing people, great networking, and really looking forward to it.
Yeah, so many things you can learn.
One of the other things I wanted to just add on before we close out on this show is that when you go to other events, a lot of times they're backed by corporations. We won't go down that rabbit hole on this one, but we will talk about how the Fed and organizations that are in a corporate structure have a tendency to not be real authentic, right? There's some smoke and mirrors. And one of the things about our organization is a bunch of guys and girls who came together as individuals with a passion for educating others in the crypto space. And that's what makes a Miami Crypto Experience authentic. And authenticity matters in this space because it's why it got started in 2008 with Satoshi Nakamoto. And that's the core of who we are as an organization, and our philosophy moving forward will always remain that. Like, you're never going to see Bank of America or Wells Fargo, no matter how much money they offer us, in our vendor village. That just is not going to happen. So I just want to throw that out there, because when you're thinking about going to an event or to an experience like this, you need to know who's behind it, because
You're your own bank.
Now,
when you got real people behind it, that's what matters.
I will say this. Like, I would allow someone like Wells Fargo or Bank of America in our event. And the best way I'm thinking to utilize them would be kind of like a dunking booth or something, right?
Yeah.
The clowns that you throw the ball and they kind of fall in.
Yeah.
I would love to have a bank come. This is my invitation to have a bank come and for them to actually learn what blockchain can do for them. Maybe some of these banks start utilizing some of this technology. It's no coincidence that Bank of America holds over 179 patents for blockchain technology. They are obviously picking up on this. So
that's called insurance, Marcelo.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
They're scared.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up with this. Pay attention for more info. We're going to have more episodes like this coming, not just to tell you more about the event, but as we go on, we're going to have people that are going to be participating in the event come on here as podcast guests. But let's take a look. Look, we're going to roll. As soon as we cut from here, we're going to roll some of the footage, some of the highlight footage from our last event. So check that out.
Yeah,
every Thursday and Sunday. Every Thursday and Sunday, you're going to be a crypto experience show. They're going to get deeper, richer, more guests, like Wayne said. We're going to bring on just random people, too, that are in the crypto space that we feel bring value. So it's going to be exciting as we lead up to November. And
one last announcement that we have here. The Miami Crypto Board, we are going to be launching a new token on the KuCoin network. So on KCC, look out for Feed the Beast. It's coming soon. You're going to hear about it more. Follow us on Twitter.
I'm going to get right in my bag. Why you going to try to get mad? Everybody want to keep up. Don't you know I move too fast? I'ma zip right past. Drip all on my swag. Why you trying to size me up? You don't want to try your luck. Hot as a stove, what did you know? Burn like coal, yeah, you know I go. Way too hot, yeah, really too cold. I'ma keep going till I hit my goals. Better get back when I'm in my zone. Do it for the ones that I know back home. Did it myself, they ain't put me on. Don't you call back if you hear that tone. Another level, another level, another level. We ain't never settle, nah. Level up, watch me level up. Watch me level up, watch me level up. Another level, another level, another level. We ain't never settle now. Level up, watch me level up, watch me level up, watch me, watch me.
I don't think they heard me. I don't think they heard me the first time. So I gotta say it again for them. I ain't felt this good in a minute. Own it. I ain't tryna rent it. It feel like it's third down. So I'ma stiff farm like I'm Emmitt Smith. Yeah, I'm going in, baby. Yeah, I'm tryna win, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. The way we win, it ain't fair. But ask, do I care? Do I care? I'ma just do my thing, do my thing.